Hello, everybody. Apparently, I'm live. I'm not quite sure if I am because I'm using a different system to what I normally use. Yes, hello, everybody. Good evening. How are we all? I hope you're all okay. And just see who's going to come in and join me this evening. Hello. I've just got off launching a new business, so that was loads of fun. Hi, Hannah. How are you? We're getting that pamper pack out to you soon. So hi, everybody, and thank you for joining me this evening. I just wanted to come on and do a bit of a live video. So hello and welcome. Let me know where you're listening in from. I love going live. I used to go live on my business page. And I used to love seeing all the different countries where people were listening in from. So let me know where you're listening in from. Let me see if I can see any comments. Hi, Annie. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. I've just done a bit of a pamper evening, so I put makeup on over the top. So I had the skin was all ready to go. Hello. So yeah, where are you listening from? We got Leicester. So yeah, let me know where you're listening in from. Romford, fantastic. Hope you're all well where you are. Hey, Lise. Hi, Paige. Hello, everybody. I won't say everybody directly because obviously it'll be for ages. But hello, and thank you for joining me. So basically, what I'm going to decide to do, what I have decided to do, I'm going to start going live more. One, because it makes me feel uncomfortable, and I feel like I can really exit my comfort zone. Honestly, I've spoken in front of thousands of people, and I do this on a daily basis in my team pages with my team, obviously in my business. But like, it gets you really nervous talking to people that you know that are on your Facebook or maybe you haven't seen for a while and stuff. So, oh my gosh, Susan from Cyprus. Oh, Barry, amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to start going live, and I'll tell you why. It's because only once a week, and probably like I'll do it around the same time, 8 or 9 o'clock on a Wednesday, depending on when I get the kids in bed and things. And the reason why I want to do that is because I'm so passionate anyway about helping people, but the things that are helping me right now in terms of, you know, getting me through situations that we all have and things like that. But I'm using loads of different techniques to help me at the minute. And I just thought it'd be really nice to kind of share. And I don't know, it's just nice to come on and have a chat and speak to people and just share some of my top tips and things that have helped me over the years, because I really feel like people are really struggling, you know. And I've got all these techniques that really help me anyway, kind of lift my mood and things. And even me with those techniques that I've learned over the years, just that I've done myself, I still find it difficult sometimes to really lift my mood, you know. Things are a bit different this lockdown, aren't they? You know, no one's really, well, everything's just gone a bit flat. Like the first time it just felt a bit different. So I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could just share some things that may help you, that are helping me. And even if I can just help one person with my life, like I'd be a really happy bunny, because I'm all about sharing the love. And I just thought it's a really great way to just come on, share loads of love with people. And you know what I mean? Notice as I just come down the stairs, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going online to share loads of love, and I'm wearing love hearts. So there we go. Anyway, so I'm mega passionate about it. So what I want to kind of think about is your mood. So sometimes does anybody get up in the morning and you just have that ultimate like dread of starting the day and think, oh my gosh, especially now more than ever. It could be anything. It could be that somebody said something to you and it snapped you into a bad mood, or you just, you know, just don't feel particularly really great that day. I want to just kind of say, like, you're not on your own. So don't think that you're one person that lets things get to them, because everybody does. Even people that kind of would be, I would say, like mindset coach or something like that, I bet they let things get to them. But the difference is that they learn how to snap themselves out of it, because they've got these techniques, which is why I thought I would just really share something that's really helped me lately. Yes, Paige, stinking thinking, absolutely. If you've got any questions, let me know. And if there is somebody that you feel as though could benefit from you know, having their mood lifted or having a little technique to lift their mood, then tag them in. I don't mind, or share it with them. If you, I mean, I know lots of people might watch the replay of this as well, so it'd be good to know. So if you are watching live now, just go ahead and put a little hashtag live or a little emoji of a heart, so we're in hearts, or hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. But yeah, so let's get into it. So what I learned a really long time ago from being in a situation where I used to let my thoughts rule me. And I don't know whether it was because of conditioning years growing up, or whether it was just that I had a bad outlook, things that have happened to me made me quite negative. I don't know what it was, but I just would let the day rule me. So, for example, I'd get up and I don't know, I would drop something, or I'd kick the bedpost, and I'd be like, do you know what? I'm going to have a really bad day today. Does anybody do that? Does anybody do that now, where they stub their toe and they're like, here we go. That's my day ruined. That's it now. This will be a stream of events. I'm going to have a bad day all day. Does anybody do that? I catch myself doing it every now and again. And the reality is that you don't have to accept that that's how your day is going to go. Even if, guys, like literally it's been one thing after another, after another, after another that has got you down that morning to think today is summing up to be pretty, you know, awful. Don't accept it. Right? Don't accept it. I promise you that you can change it in an instant. Do you accept it? Comment below if you accept that if you've stubbed your toe, or if you've put the put the kettle in the fridge by accident, or if you've shaken a shaker for a protein shake and you haven't put the lid on, or you've spilt milk all over the place, or the kids have, you know, dropped all their breakfast everywhere, or whatever, and you accept then that day, oh, this is just a day that's going to be a bad day today. Comment below to say, yeah, that's me, or whatever. Or you don't have to. But if it's you, then you know what? I was the same. And I used to let the day rule me. And what I learned is that I'm in control of my state of mind and how I respond to things that are happening. So you can either let the day run with you, or you can run the day. It's really hard to get into a thought process of doing that. So what I will say is that you have to now be very, very aware of the thought processes that come into your mind. And what will happen tomorrow now, because I've just mentioned it to you and you're watching this live now, right? What will happen if you wake up tomorrow and stub your toe, you will instantly, because you'll be reminded of this, be like, right, I'm not going to let that ruin my day. And that's great. Fantastic, because this has reminded you. But what happens then, literally 2 days, 3 days away, 4 days away, and you stub your toe, and this live video isn't quite in the forefront of your mind, and you haven't got that nice warm feeling that you may get from this, and as a reminder, what happens then in 3 days? And then after 3 days, what happens in 3 weeks? What happens, you know, further on down the line? You're back into your ways again. So you have to come up with something that will remind you of your thought process and make sure that each day you are going to rule the day, not let the day rule you. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, type below makes sense. So, and this is what I do without fail every day. So then and what's great is that what will happen then is that the more you do it, the more you think about it, the more you're very aware of the thoughts that come into your mind, you'll be able to change them. And then what happens is you'll just end up getting in a really great habit. And then it'll just be, you know, just doing it every day. Okay, so let's tell you what I'm going to do. So basically, I have this little exercise. And the other thing that I would do this on as well is like, do you ever meet people that you literally speak to? They might not even have to just text you and you just have the wind knocked out of you. We all know those people that literally knock the stuffing out of us. They don't mean to. They're battling their own thing that's going on. But they may not be aware that they can change their state. And this is why I really wanted to do this live video, is that I've practiced this for so many years, and I promise you, you can change your state in an instant. We are so lucky that we can, whatever is happening, change our state in an instant. So we've got a choice. You choose to be happy. You can choose to look at things in a different way. You know, we've all got a choice. And what I feel is really lucky is that we've been put on earth as human beings. So we have that ability to be able to change whatever we're unhappy with, you know, whereas, you know, if you're a dog, you're a dog, you're a cat, they can't really, or a tree, you're a tree. If you're unhappy being a tree, you're screwed, you can't change, you're stuck. But we're human beings, right? So we can literally change our mind, we can change our, you know, situations in an instant by choosing. It's up to us, we can choose. So the other thing as well, those people that suck the life out of you, you can either let them or you can be aware of it, and you don't have to allow it, and you don't have to react to how they make you feel. So we all have those moments. You surround yourself by people in this world, two types of people. You either have radiators or drainers. And you'll know the radiators because they're the people that make you feel really good about yourself, and then you all really good. And then you know the trainers, they're the ones that kind of leave you feel when you leave. And I'm kind of somebody that wants somebody to feel better once they've left my presence. I make a very conscious effort of doing that, and I tell you why. Because for so many years I was one of those trainers that used to make people leave and probably didn't even know what's just happened to them, but they've had the life sucked out of them. You know, I sucked the life out of them, and I just do not want to be one of those people. So be very aware. You can only allow someone to affect you if you choose to let them affect you. So the minute that we realize that we can change our instant, we can change our mood, even if you get right to 10 o'clock at night and everything's gone wrong and you're about to go to bed, make it your choice to make that last hour of that day awake amazing. So whatever you need to do to make it amazing, make it amazing. You can change it in an instant, I promise you. So let me tell you what I do when I can't snap out of it, right? Because I am a human being, and there are situations when I get into these moments that I just can't snap out of it. I'll tell you what I do, right? Now, you can write this down or you can watch back, whatever. However, what I do is I will sit down and write 3 things that make me really happy. And when you're thinking about things that make you really happy, it's really hard not to lift your mood. So this is the day now where I'm really stuck and I've got to about maybe 12 o'clock and everything's still going wrong and I'm letting the day rule me, because we all go back into our old patterns. It happens. I don't start every day feeling absolutely amazing, on top of the world. In actual fact, I'm not actually a morning person, but I make myself one because I choose to make myself one. But if I didn't, then honestly, you wouldn't want to be around me in the morning. So let me tell you what to do, right? You can do it in the morning to start your day. So you're going to write 3 things that make you feel happy. It's really hard to feel sad when you're thinking of things that make you feel happy. So you do this exercise one after the other. Then you're going to think of 3 things that you're excited about today, or in general, 3 things that you're excited about. What are those 3 things? And don't get me wrong, guys, some days, sometimes you might have to dig deeper than others to find something that excites you. Like genuinely, I remember when I was literally broke, living off 8p super noodles, to be honest, there weren't a lot that was going to excite me. But the fact that maybe that one day I could afford Bachelors instead of Smart Price, that was really exciting. I found something to be excited for. You know, just find 3 things that you're excited about today or you're going to be excited about. And then 1 thing in your work or your business or your future that you're excited about. This is what we can really go to town on, because I know at the moment things are a bit crazy and maybe we might not have anything to look forward to tomorrow because it's like Groundhog Day. Just still dig deep and find those things. Excuse Dan in the background. He's live with everybody on in his vest. I'm excited about chucking his vest in the bin. And then, what was I going to say? Your future. So you can start thinking about things that are going to make you excited for the future. You know, future plans, where you're going to go on holiday, things like that. Just start making some plans for yourself. So let me recap those again. You're going to do a little exercise that will snap you out of your mood flunk, right? 3 things that make you feel happy. 3 things that you're excited about today, well, that day. And then 1 work thing or business thing, future thing that you're excited about and write that down. Okay. And then attached to that, I say a lot of affirmations to myself. And sometimes I have to say them through gritted teeth if I've really stubbed my toe or hurt myself or dropped the milk, 6 pints of milk, something like that. Cat's meowing and meowing and meowing like crazy because he's a nightmare meowing. Dog barking. You know those moments where you just think, oh my gosh, life is literally going to make me go insane. Just say the affirmations over and over and over. And I'll tell you what those affirmations are in a moment. But the good things that I do as well, like before I go to bed, I'll always sit down and think about what 3 things have really been great today and what 3 things I'm really excited about tomorrow. And I always say it to Jakey as well. I'll say, so babes, what was the best thing about today? What was your most favorite bit about today? And he'll tell me. And it's normally seeing little Sophia, which is his best friend in nursery. And then I'll say, what are the 3 things you're excited about tomorrow? Or what are you excited about tomorrow? You know, and I'm just kind of getting his mind into that process as well. So affirmations that you're going to say to yourself. And I say these, and some people might think, and I used to feel like a right donut saying stuff like this, but I promise you guys, it absolutely works. So affirmations, you can say things like, these are what I say, so you can borrow them if you want to. I choose to change my mood. I am in control of how I feel. I am in control of how today goes. I'm choosing to have an amazing day. I am choosing to be excited and positive. I am worthy. I am enough. I am happy. I am great. I am on my goal. So even if you kind of sitting there and you really, 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 really want that cream egg, like I'm going to really, 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 really want that cream egg after I finish tonight's live, I'm going to say, to be honest, like I am going to have a cream egg because I'm not starting my plan until next week. So whatever. But if it was next week when I'm on my plan, I would say I'm not having a cream egg. I am choosing not to have a cream egg because I'm choosing to have something healthy. And it just empowers you. It just gives you that bit of empowerment. No one's taking it away from me. I'm choosing. I'm in control. I can choose to do and be and act and have whatever I want. I am choosing this. Does that make sense? It just gives you that sense of empowerment. So I'll run that by again and then I'll leave you all be. So basically the exercise to snap you out of it, you want to write down your 3 things that make you happy, the 3 things that you're excited about today, the 1 or 3 or whatever work, business, future exciting things that you have going on right now that just literally should take you out of your mood, Flunk, and make you remember. And then your affirmations. I choose to change my mood. I choose to have an amazing day. I'm going to choose to be excited and positive. I am worthy. I am enough. I am excited. I am amazing. Yeah. Just to really, really build that self-worth. Now, just to finish off really quickly, you might think to yourself, but how am I going to notice if I'm in a bad mood or not? Or how am I going to notice if I'm not quite there that day? To be honest, do this every day. Do your affirmations every day. It will help you. Okay. If it doesn't, right, and you think, I just want to notice what mood I'm in, just be really aware. And you can kind of really know if you're feeling positive or happy because you'll feel good about something. And you'll pretty much know if you're kind of in a negative flunk because, I call it a flunk, but you'll know if you're in a negative flunk because you'll feel bad. So chances are, if you feel bad, you need to lift yourself, do your exercise. If you feel good, great, do your exercise, you'll make yourself feel even better. Yeah. But don't sit in that moment. It's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel upset, but just don't sit in that moment for too long. You know, don't get stuck in your flunk. Get in your flunk and get straight back out your flunk and use that lovely little exercise. So it's very much being aware of your mood, being aware of your thought processes, being aware of what makes you feel. And if you really can't get out of your flunk after you've been around people that are drainers, just limit your time you spend with them. Or if I imagine myself going in this big, you remember those, those zorbs that are on the water? I put myself in a big bubble. And literally any negativity just bounces off, bounces. And that's a really great way to combat it as well. So there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope I've shared a little bit of love. I mean, like I said, if I've only just helped one person, I'd be really, really happy. It helps me get out of my mood flunk, which are a lot more regular now than what they were, I have to say. But I think it's just because we're living in a crazy world. So I'm trying to really help myself get out of my flunks that I'm getting myself in. And that's a great way to do it. If you found this useful, then, let me know. I'm really pleased. I'll be really excited that I've helped you. And if it's someone that you feel as though would find this useful, then tag them in. That's okay too. And you can share it along as well. That'd be lovely. But thank you for joining me. And I'll catch you next week at probably around 8 or 9 o'clock. Ditch the funk. Yes. The flunk. Love it. Ditch the flunk. But yeah, I'll catch you around next week around about the same time or whatever. I got the kids in bed. And see you soon. Have an amazing week. Get out of that flunk. And also let me know as well. Let me know if you've done the exercise, if you've got in a flunk one day and you've done the exercise and it's helped you. Because I'll be really interested to know. It obviously works for me. So I just want to see if it works for anybody else. So there we go. Lots of love and hearts. Have a great week. Catch you all soon. Bye, everybody.